Many Nigerian students are currently stranded in South Africa due to their inability to raise the 382,500 naira required for the general evacuation. Now, according to the student representatives, letters have been written to the consulate and High Commission in South Africa to subsidize the fare to an affordable rate, but there has been no favorable response. Presently, over 176 students have indicated interest and are willing to pay between 150,000 and 200,000 naira for their flights back to Nigeria. They're appealing to relevant authorities to urgently intervene as the situation is becoming critical. And the President, Association of Nigerian Students Union, Mustafa Olokuoba, joins me via Skype to give us more perspective on the issue. Good to have you join us, Olokuoba. Now, tell us some more about this.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, and thank you for having me again. Unfortunately, a lot of our students are stranded right here with respect to the COVID-19 situation. Many of our students have finished. Those that are finished are unable to return home, and a lot of us who are, self-funded, no funding, everyone, and since the school is locked down, there is no activity at all. Virtually everything now is done via online, and it is it's better that every student return home to be with their family at this point, because we are incurring a lot of expenses that is beyond control. The initial evacuation that was carried out recently, students are unable to afford the amount. 382,500 naira is too much for us, and at the moment we are all appealing that the consular and the Nigerian government should negotiate with the airline on our behalf to pay between 150,000 to 200,000. This is what every one of us are used to. That is usually for a return ticket back to Nigeria, but we are willing to pay for a one-way ticket for that same amount.
All right. So, who have you been speaking with? Is it the airline itself, or the consulate, or Nigerian government? So, who have you been speaking with, and what reasons did they give to you that this amount cannot be subsidized?
Yes, we have been speaking with the consular in Johannesburg. We sent in a letter on the 20th of this month requesting for a student-specific evacuation. At the moment, as of this morning, we have about 276 students who have indicated interest to be evacuated. The response we get from the consulate is that the consulate cannot finance the evacuation. Meanwhile, that is not a true representation of our letter. We are not saying the consulate should finance the evacuation, rather than facilitate and assist us to negotiate with the airlines and appeal to concerned, our government to subsidize the amount for us. So we spoke with the consular, and this response was not favorable. Unfortunately, on the 27th, which was 2 days ago, we got another response. That enabled us to now reach out to Abike Dabiri, the chairman of the Nigerian Diaspora Commission, and relayed the information I received from the consulate to her, and she promptly responded and said, okay, I should send an email to the consular and copy her again so that I will follow up from there.
All right, so have you heard from her? Have you done that, and have you heard from her ever since?
No, we haven't heard from her.
All right, so how is this impacting on the lifestyle and survival of the students in South Africa?
I must be sincere with you. It's not been easy at all. It's been very difficult. Some of our students on the side who, when the school is in session, are able to get tutorials to teach students in their department to make little money, which will enable them to survive, pay rent, and for upkeep. But since everything is locked down, there's no school physical contact in school, so all those opportunities, it's gone. So this is very, very difficult for people. A lot of us are owing our landlords. A lot of people how to pinch on other people for survival. It's been very, very difficult. So that is why we need this to be as urgent as possible so that people can get back home, feel relaxed, and even settle the debts which they have on their bills.
All right, representative of Nigerian Students Union, Mustafa Lukoba, thanks for talking to us. We hope something is done for you soon.